Hey everybody, it's Efren, Past Point One Comics, and welcome to my YouTube video. As usual, whomever watches my videos, I always appreciate it. I make YouTube videos comic book related for the most part because comic books have been a passion of my life for a long time, and I really hope you enjoy my videos. If you're just finding my channel, I always appreciate it, or if you're one of my regular subscribers, I really appreciate it. As usual, if you can, please hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. So before I show you my comic books, last Sunday, I believe was May 23rd, and I sold some comic books on YouTube. It's the very first time I did it. I joined this group called Samurai Sunday. They're a great bunch of guys, and they allowed me, or let me, be on their YouTube channel last week. I'm going to put the link in the description below if you want to join them next week. I won't be around, but they still should be selling comic books. The main two people are, and Instagram, his site is called Hard to Come By, and I'm sure I've mentioned this guy more than enough times, but it's Wild Comics Unboxing. I'll put the link to both of their Instagram channels on the description below. And if you want to follow them next Sunday, like I said, about 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, they're going to start selling some comic books on YouTube. It's a lot of fun. Even if I won't be there, it's still going to be a lot of fun, and you should really check it out. They have really great deals. Now, these are books that I have picked up recently, and I've gotten them from JT Ripple Pressing and Recasters. I'm going to put the link for them too below me in the description. On Wednesdays, about 3:30 or 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, JT and Recaster, they start selling books that came out that Wednesday, hot off the press, so to speak. It's a really good time if you're missing comic books that you didn't happen to pick up from your local comic book store, LCS. They sell them on Wednesdays, and most of the books are at list price, whichever they're going for, $3.99 now. They do have variants and special editions that, of course, are higher pricing, but the majority of their books are selling at list price. So if you missed a book, like I said, on Wednesdays, every Wednesday, that's where I get a lot of my books that I miss out on. So it's a great time. Both the YouTube channel, Samurai Sunday, and on Wednesdays, Recasters and JT Ripple Pressing, both of those times, or those dates, they're really good times. So I told you about them, okay? Now, before I start showing you my comic books, I have this one comic book that I want to show you. On CGC, I recently heard that they're going to do a signing with Louise and Walter Simonson, I believe, if that's his first name, if I got it right. So they're going to do a signing at CGC. That means you turn in your books to them, and then they sign them, and then they're going to encapsulate them, grade them, do the whole thing. And I know I said I'm going to use CBCS more often. I am. But CGC is doing this specific signing, so I have some books. And I wanted to show one of the books that I'm going to be sending in to them. It's Thor 337, the first appearance, I believe, of Beta Ray Bill. And here's this cover. And another reason I wanted to show you this cover, in my other videos, I've mentioned that I have started cleaning and pressing books. So I'm really taking my time pressing books, making sure I wear gloves so I don't get no oil stains on my fingers on the book. And I'm going to try to show a before and after picture, but right along here, there was like a black line going down here. So I cleaned it up, and I think it came out pretty good. And then after that, I pressed it. So this is the first book that I wanted to show you. And as usual, I'll put it up here. I'll try to put the picture how it was before I started cleaning it and pressing it, and then the after picture. So hopefully you'll be able to see the difference. I know I did. But this is the first book, and I'm going to be sending about 4 or 5 books into them. I have by the end of June, so I'm cleaning and pressing some books as we speak. They're in the presser right now, so hopefully those will turn out okay. There's a couple of spine ticks on this book. That can't be fixed, but hopefully I'll get a good grade. Now, these are recent pickups. Like I said, I've gotten these from TFAW, Gmark Comics, JT Ripple Pressing, Recasters, Instagram store, and this other store called 616. So first one is Geiger #1. This is a second printing. This is from Image Comics. And these next ones are from Boom Studios. It's Eve #1. Eve #1 came out with more than one cover. Big surprise. So I got a couple of them. I'm going to show you a few of them. Here's cover #2. So I'm going to try to do a video tomorrow. And it takes a long time. So I basically go over the books that you can order right now that are coming out in August. So I have to get them all ready on my computer, and then I'm just going to go through each one of them. And it takes a long time. So hopefully I'm going to try to speak, not fast, but just try to speak as accurate and as clearly as possible so I can get them all through. To me, it's sometimes going through previews, just going through every book, looking at them. It's very time consuming. So I decided to do this one. Thank God it's only once a month. Okay. So next one up is Eros Psyche. I believe it's issue #2. The reason I chose this one because this is an homage to the Breakfast Club movie. I'll put a picture of the poster right next to this picture so you can see the difference. You can see the similarities of it. And another reason I picked this one is this is one of my favorite artists, Sabine Rich. I've mentioned her in the past. I met her at Emerald Con a couple years ago. Very, very nice person. When you meet people in comic book community, so to speak, and some of them are really nice and take the time to talk to you, that to me, whenever I see their work anywhere, I try to pick it up. Next up is Fantastic Four #32. This is a Peach Momoko book. It looks like Doctor Doom is getting married. I'm not sure who he's marrying. I haven't read it yet, but I like this cover. And of course, I had to get another Fantastic Four #32 because it's a Scotty Young cover. Anybody who has seen my other videos knows when it comes to comic books and Scotty Young, I get it. So as long as I see it, I try to buy it. Next, we have Ice Cream Man #24. These are my very first time that I have ever bought an ice cream book. I've never bought it. I missed out when it first came out. It's like a horror anthology series. I've never read it, but I like the cover. So this one says, Telethon, stay up late and save some guy's life. Live exciting in person, music, entertainment. I thought it was a unique looking cover, so I decided to buy it. Now this next one is the same issue. It came from 616 Comics. They're a Facebook group. This one is an homage to Clockwork Orange. So I decided to buy it. And I'll put the homage picture right next to it too so you can see what I'm talking about. Next up we have Future State, Gotham #1. The reason I chose this one because I like the way it looks. Looks like it's a city in the background, but right in the middle you can see like Batman's like emblem right there. I thought it was a cool looking cover. I'm really trying to focus on buying comic books. I don't buy as much as I used to. I just try to pick out ones that really grab my attention. And if it's a #1, I really try to get it no matter who the publisher is. And if it's unique looking, I buy it. And this is one of the cases where to me, this was a unique looking cover. So I just wanted to get it. Next up, we have Heroes Reborn on #1. This cover has Mephisto on the cover, and I just thought it was a cool looking cover. When is he ever going to come out in the Marvel movie universe? Who knows? They said he was supposed to come out in Scarlet Witch Vision. He didn't, but I'm sure he's going to come out. He's going to be a villain in probably the movies one of these days, or one of these years, whenever the movies come out again. Heroes Reborn, another #1. This is by Stanley Lau. A lot of people thought this was Wonder Woman, but it's not. It's a character from the Squadron Supreme. I'm drawing a blank on her name right now, but I'll put it underneath later on in post-production. This was a virgin copy too, and I was considering buying it, but it was like over $100. I think maybe even $200. I said, nah, that's okay. I'll be satisfied with the regular cover, which costs about $4. This one is Iron Fist, Heart of the Dragon #5. Another one, like I said, I've been reading this story. It's a good storyline, and it's a cool looking cover. It's got an Iron Fist in it. And it's got a baby like dragon in the background. As I said in my other videos, when it comes to dragons, I like it and I'm gonna get it. So that's why I got this one. This is a new comic book from Aftershock called Silver City. Haven't read it yet. I'm trying to catch up on my reading, but that's just between doing videos, reading comic books, watching TV. I don't have all the time in the world. So, but I am catching up little by little to reading all my comic books. I'm almost up to date. Okay, this is a big event. Everybody's been talking about it. There's been tons of variants coming out on it. So I've got a few of them here. It's Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters. Let me see how many did I get here. I got 4 of them just to show you. This is alpha cover. This is director's cut cover. I'm not sure if the storyline is any different. There's going to be a lot of covers to this. It's and all like the regular Star Wars and Dr. Aphra. I think other books too. There's going to be storylines for War of the Bounty Hunters. And this is McNiven. This is after Platt. So somebody did a cover that's similar to this. I'll see if I can find it. Usually I know which cover it is, but with Star Wars, I mean, I collect Star Wars, but I don't keep as much a close attention as I do with regular Marvel books, which I know when I see it most of the time, hey, this is an homage to another cover, but I'll try to find it. And now that I think about it, it may be an homage to Moon Knight. So if I find it, I'm going to put it right next to it. And the last War of the Bounty Hunters is this cover right here. Okay, now on to Strange Academy Field Trip. Looks like the school class is going to Asgard. This is the Rainbow Bridge. And all the way in the background, you see Galactus' head. So I'm not sure what's up with that. This is the Department of Truth. I'm not sure which number this is. It doesn't say it on here, but the cover artist is David Mack. I've been reading the Department of Truth, and sometimes I got to read my comic books really slow and go over them again, because if I read them fast, sometimes I might miss something. So I take my time reading them to make sure that I understand what the storyline and what the plot is all about. And yeah, I read my comic books. I just don't collect them, you know. I like reading comic books, so this has been a very interesting storyline. The Invincible Red Sonja #1 by Dynamite. This is a Frank Cho cover. And I got 2 of them. I really like this cover. I'm not sure who the artist is. If I can find it, I'll put it in the post-production. That was a cool looking cover. I normally don't buy Red Sonjas, but I did like this cover, both of these covers, so I decided to buy them. We have the Joker #3. Looks like an actual playing deck card. That's why I bought this one. Now these are the Marvels. There's more than one of it, obviously, so I bought 3 of them. This first one came from the IG store, which I mentioned previously. I like this one because it came with a little card there too. I'll see if I can get a close-up of it and put it right next to it. These 2, not sure where they came from, but it's another variant of the Marvels. There's a trade cover. Trade cover means when a comic book has like printing on the top of it. And it looks like these are Marvel superheroes, but they're at like a restaurant. And here is the Virgin cover. This has been a hot book. It's We Live #5 by Aftershock. I got 2 of these. And this is another variant of We Live #5. Next up we have X-Corp #1. This is a Scotty Young book. So I put it up here. And the last books that I have, and I have one CGC that I want to show you that I got recently. This is You Promised Me Darkness. There's more than one cover, but I just wanted to show you 3 of them. This has a cat on the cover. And I got these from Legacy Comics, I believe, in Los Angeles area. Here's one cover. I haven't read it yet, so hopefully I'll read it in the next couple days. And this is by Behemoth Comics. Sorry about that. And here's the last one. So I got one CGC book. This came out a couple of months ago, but I just got it recently and I just forgot to show it. So this is Patrick Gleason. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 55. He did a whole bunch of covers with these, and it looks like Spider-Man is actually webbing on him. This has been out for a couple months, but I'm just late to the party, so to speak. Let me switch these here. Too much of a glare, sorry about that. So yeah, this is the last cover that I'm going to show today. Like I said, my books come in constantly through the mail, but I've just been busy doing stuff besides this. So I haven't been able to show any recent videos regarding my comic books. So this is the last book that I'm going to show you. Like I said, tomorrow I'm going to try to do another video. Hopefully it comes out. It's going to be basically books, preview books that are coming out. You can order them in advance right now or close to right now. And they come out in August of this year. So this is like buying like 2 months in advance. And the day after that, hopefully I'm going to have my guest host. I think you know who she is if you've looked at my other videos. We have a special video that we want to do for you. I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but I hope you like it. So these are all the books that I have available for you today. Once again, my name is Efren, Passpoint One Comics. Hopefully you like this video, and stay tuned. I got a lot more coming for you, okay? Everybody be safe and take care until next time.